Hey friends, let me know when you're hopping on. I am Christy with Christy's Crafty Cottage. If you are new to my page, my channel, please let me know. I'd love to welcome you. And let's see the friends hopping on. Who's hopping on? I just got in. We were gone entirely too long. It was ridiculous. I am so tired of being late. It's the story of my life. I don't want to be late. So hopefully my friends will see this soon. My friend Tammy from Crafty Peep just texted me and is like, go through StreamYards. I'm already on. I don't think she sees me. There we go. I see some people. I see some peeps. Is that my sweet peep is on? Is my sweet peep here? I stopped and got a Wawa coffee. Have you guys had Wawa coffee? It's so good. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Bethwyn. How are you guys doing? Thanks for being here, sweet friends. All right, now we're down to 3. We lost somebody already that quick. Was that boring in a split second? All right, I'm going to wait for a couple people to jump on. Before I get on to what I'm making. Hey there, homie, sweet peep. How are you doing? Hi, Vila. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Pamela. Hey, sweet friends. Welcome, welcome. Welcome into my craft room. My cluttered, very much a lot of stuff craft room. Hey, Pamela. How are you doing tonight? Happy Wednesday. Wish we could have gotten Annie 55 eyes to hop over. I truly wish. I wish. If only I was in here just 5 minutes earlier, 7 minutes. Bernard was taking so long he was picking up a frog, a poison dart frog, and it was a big hassle about it because the frog it wasn't eating. It was super skinny. So then he ended up not getting it after all that. It was quite a drive too. It wasn't like they don't have them in every store, every pet store. So it was a waste of time. And she will come back on for us. Aw. Well, that is awesome. Well, that would be so awesome of her. I would love it. Hi, Nancy. The picture is so tiny on my phone. So if you turn it, a lot of times you won't be able to see the comments, but you can turn your phone and it'll go larger. Do you have a Android or what is it, or a iPhone? Because like I know with my iPhone, I just can turn it excuse me, and it'll work. So I guess it depends on what kind of phone you have. But I'll hold everything up super close to you guys, that way you can see. I was gonna put some directions on here. We were out so long and I was just like ready to get in. I wanted to just get here, enjoy the events, and I got to see bits and pieces of everybody on there, but it just wasn't like where I can sit down and really, enjoy it the whole time because I was driving. And do a fast tutorial. Yes, I definitely think that I agree with that, because a lot of people will come over here if they can at least see it more. But welcome, friends, to my page. I have a couple things planned here, so I'm going to get started. Let me show you guys what I'm going to be doing. I have some rice here. Do you guys know what I'm making with some rice? Hi, Sandra. Hey, sweet friends. I'm making a gnome. I want to make an elf gnome. It's going to be super duper cute. So I have a couple different things here to use for my little elf. I got some faux fur, some white faux fur. I got some rice. I got some polyfill. I just grabbed some polyfill. I have like drawers and drawers full of polyfill. I just pulled it out, shoved it in whatever was nearest to me, and filled that up. I got some little elf feet. This is an ornament from Dollar Tree, and you could totally use it as feet and legs for a gnome. So it's super cute. Now you can use socks. You can use, what else? I'm trying to see where my other stuff is. I got this bag here. You can use socks, bags. This is just a drawstring bag, and I've used these a lot for different gnomes as well. They say not to store your rice gnomes in the attic or critters will get to it. I keep them in a sealed, hi Kayla. Hey, sweet friend. I keep them, hi, beautiful Karen. How are you? Thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. I keep them in like a bin that's like closed up and everything. So now I don't always use rice. What I do use a lot of times is this was the fastest thing I can grab in my craft room right now, but I also use those little stones. They're like little glass or like what is it? Like the vase fillers. So like the little glass bead vase fillers, and so I'll use those or or some like stones or something, and those are great for keeping the weight. And then from there you can just fill it in with some polyfill, and it's just regular polyfill. I have a bunch that I bought in like the bags, but then I also have them from stuffed animals, plushies. I have them from pillows. Like you can get them from all over. If I was going to take some, throw some of them away. Hi, Phyllis. I was going to throw some away, and I was like, let me just get the let me get the filling out of it. Why not? So thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's get started on this because I do have a couple things that we can work on. So what I'm going to do is you can actually sit this in like some kind of cup or, a jar or something where you can, set it in there and then fill it up. Now, if you have a sock, it's perfect to do that because you can put it in there and then fold your sock down over it so it doesn't fall in. Make either of those work. Thank you so much, Potter. I appreciate that. So she said, if you do press the full screen mode, then hold your finger on the screen and it will come up with extension marks. You can turn or not and extend either way. Thank you so much. Hi, Jackie. Please press the thumbs up, peeps. Yes, please do, my sweet friends. If you can put the thumbs up, the like, I would appreciate it. Broke Girl Aesthetic. Hey there. You love gnomes? Yay, good. How are you ladies doing tonight? Where is full screen mode? Hey, Tiffany. All right, so let me get this started. And that way we can, I can hopefully get to another craft as well. Now, you only are using this for just so that your little guy stands up and he doesn't, oops, I'm making a mess already, blow away in the wind. You got to have something that's going to have them sit, a little bit of weight to it. And this rice is just right from the Dollar Tree. You also can use, what I've done too, is I've used essential oils and I've put them inside of, not when I use the rice. I mean, you probably could, but I don't know how it would be with getting that, mixed in. But all I do is just put a couple of drops of the essential oils inside of the sock or whatever I'm using. And it works really good for making it smell really nice. It has a nice smell. Hi, Randy. You doing good? Yay. Awesome. If you briefly touch your screen in the bottom right, a small rectangle will appear. It's so funny because this one time I was looking for, when I first started like making gnomes, I was trying to get some big socks. So I was like, oh, Bernard, I want to use some of your socks. Got to make sure there's no holes or anything in it. That would be embarrassing. So what do? I get the sock and I coffee stain them. So I bring them out. They're looking all grungy. They're grunged up. I hang them outside on my porch over the railing. He's like, and you're sitting here worried about holy socks. Like they look so nasty and like this most disgusting socks you have hanging outside. And he's like, of course they're going to think they're mine. But hey, got some dirty feet. I fill a bunch of old socks as my known bases and work with those. I love it. Hi, Carmen. Love it. I have a lot of different, I have a tote full of what I use, just all gnome supplies. All gnome supplies, and I just have whatever I collect, little shoes and, you know, cute little things like that. I just put right in there. I do have a container of some gnomes that are already ready, like their bodies are ready, and I just can work with it, you know, from there. But I really wanted to use this particular bag with the, you know, the chicken stripes. I thought was really nice. Now, the only thing is I don't like the points here. So I'm just going to kind of tuck those up in there. And that's where I can put how that is, how it goes in. Now I can put the legs up in here. These little legs right here from Dollar Tree is what I'm going to use to put on here. And I can even like cut this little skirt thingy off, whatever that is. And when I put it on, I will put it right up in these little spots here and put it in there so that way when he's sitting down, you know, he'll be sitting and he has his little legs and stuff. So I'll get him all fixed up. We got to get him a little beard and all that good stuff. So I just double knot, triple knot this because I don't want anything to come out. My little drawstring here. And I'm going to just go ahead and trim that. And then I got faux fur. I cut this off of a large, I got a couple yards. Oh, thank you. Hi, Shanna. I got a couple yards of this stuff from Hobby Lobby. So all I do is just go up to like the fabric section and I, you know, let them know that I want whatever fur, you know, it just lasts longer. When you get those little squares or whatever from kind of like a fat quarter, I guess, but with fur, if you get those, they really don't last long. You can make like 2 gnomes, I guess, with it, but if you're making real big ones, some of them I have here that are like pretty big. And I have to do that because of certain like shoes and stuff that I want for them to wear. All right, so I want to make sure this kind of goes all the way up and around, only because of the hat that I have. It doesn't really come all the way down. I can either use this one here. So if I take that off, it's only a little like indent. And then this one, I was thinking about using this one just because it's a bigger opening there. And that'll cover a bit better. And then also, I think it matches perfect with these. Look how awesome that is. And these are right from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to take this off here. Gonna try to take it off here. Let me know how it's going, Kayla. Just relax and play with it. Yes, definitely. And then also, if you guys have YouTube on your phone, my husband and kids have pulled me up on, I mean, not the phone, the TV. If you have it on the TV, you can pull me up on there. You can also do it with, you know, like if you have a computer or, you know, stuff like that. I'm just mangling this thing up so it shreds. It does have a teeny bit of polyfill up in here. Some kind of little wire. I'm going to get this off. I've been wanting to make this for a little bit now. So I am kind of excited to make this little guy. And hopefully Betty's able to make it because I know she wanted to see me make one. All right, so I'm just getting really close to try to get this tag off. I don't know why they would put it right in the middle like that. It's weird. Very weird. But so hopefully everybody's been enjoying the event tonight. I know I've seen quite a few people watching, so I appreciate it so much. I was on each person's live. I just couldn't comment much when I was driving. And then, of course, with the hubby with me, even at a red light, he's like, is there something you want me to type? Is there something, I can do for you? And I'm like, I'm at a red light. It's okay. All right, I think that's going to be pretty good. It covers down pretty well. I'll be able to see the back. With the ticking stripe, I'll be able to cover up the front. So I'm going to keep it this length around, or this width, I should say. And then, so basically all I need to do now is just kind of cut my shape from here. Cut my little shape here. I could see him say that, of course. Of course he does. He is very hypocrite boy. I'm sure he's on his phone. If it's at a red light or something, I'm sure he's got to be on his phone. All right, I'm going to cut this because I don't really need that thing that's at the bottom there. And now this does have a little bit of filling in it. I could shove a little bit more just to ensure that it's gonna, because it's not all the way full. And you can use a paintbrush or something to shove it down there, the end of a paintbrush. But I think it's working pretty good with just shoving it in with my fat finger. Verified, I think it makes her videos private. Try clicking on the link Facebook page and let me know if that helps. Huh. What happened? Not using StreamYard, is that correct? Oh, you couldn't find Shanna's? I couldn't find, like certain times I can't find certain people, and then I try to go on the link, and then it's like, oh, you got to sign in for me to even comment or even, like it, and it's just a big hoopla. But I just tried it a couple times and then it pulled up. Sometimes it can be a little bit weird, but it could have also been my signal or something, who knows. But yeah, this is all they give. Literally, this is all they have for their filling. Their polyfill is very slim. So I am just shoving some up in here, that way we can have a little bit of something to the legs here. And gnomes are so easy to make. I do have some friends that make really very extravagant gnomes. And I have never really tried to go, I've used accessories and different things, but like Justin, for example, I have never made a gnome quite like that before. Never even attempted to do it. So you can really get really into it. I will go back and mess with it. I couldn't get to Shanna's from the CCC link. It said it was private. Huh, wow. I know I did get to Indiana Jones. Hers was, I had to get, because I tried to pull it up just straight through my YouTube, and it was really weird. It wasn't working right. So then I ended up going to, they pulled up finally on the CCC Facebook page, but then it said I had to sign in, the comment and all that stuff. And I was totally trying to rush around and frantic, because I'm like trying to get my stuff together, but then also trying to get on there and, support her as well, because I just got in. And so, yeah, it was fun. But then I ended up turning on my Wi-Fi and stuff, and then it pulled up. So I guess maybe it just was just in search mode because of my Wi-Fi or something. Who knows? Or my signal. All right, so I got those together. And it's smelly when you get those. Look at the little, these are just so cute from Dollar Tree, though. Aren't they adorable? I love these little things. Okay, so now I am going to keep this width right here. And then I'm just going to go down with it. And I'm going to use my X-Acto knife here, my little Cricut knife, and go into like a V shape. If I can do it. There we go. And I'm going to try to only just cut just this backing. That's it. You know, because I want to make sure I can keep my fur intact. So once I get that, and then however long you want it, I want to just do kind of like a long triangle. Get it pointy here at the ends. I'm trying to be just careful with it because I don't want my fur to start getting crazy. Alright, so now I'll just separate this. And I'm just pushing it apart with my fingers at the same time. I'm trying not to put too much pressure just because I don't want my fur to fall apart. I've definitely dealt with that plenty of times. And then it starts itching my nose and it's just a whole big mess. Let me get this little piece here. There we go. Voila. Now, it shouldn't fall apart. And this can save for doing, you know, smaller gnomes. Just depends. Like this, definitely you can, the size would be, you know, for a small gnome because of the, unless your hat comes down a good amount, like if you use like say a sock or something like that, you can, you don't have to have the beard all the way up and around like the full width of it. So then I like to just kind of separate where, like, I'm going to put the nose where it's kind of like a little mustache situation going here, which I think is kind of fun to do. Now let's get our guy over here. And I'm going to glue starting in the middle. Hold that down. And then I'll glue. It wants to come off. I got to hold it there for a second here. There we go. And then over here, pretty sure I'm verified. Let me see, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Justin is the Gnome King. He sure is, for sure. Are you feeling better, Jackie? I know I see Randy coming on. I hope I said hi to you, my sweet friend. How are you doing, Randy? And a happy hoarder. Hey there. How are you doing? And then Janice. How's my sweet Janice doing? How are you feeling? I hope you're taking it easy. All right, so just want this to be nice and glued down. Oh, around here. The last one I made on a live on Facebook was my my bee, which I have right over here. I'll show you guys just in case you guys missed it, but I had it sitting behind me for like the longest, and I was just going to keep it up there because I do sunflowers like all year. And my mom, when she was just here, she's like, I started decorating, like putting some Christmas stuff here, and she's like, now you have to get rid of the bee stuff at the top. And I was like, oh, I guess I should put some Christmas stuff up there, huh? All right, now let's put the hat on. I'm going to put it just a little bit more polyfill up in here too, because they're really chinchy with it. Just put a little bit. So yeah, stuffed animals you can get super cheap at thrift stores. Old pillows, all that stuff, you can get it from there. You don't have to spend the $10 or whatever it is for the polyfill at Walmart. Just putting some glue up in the hat. Make sure that the seam is in the back for my hat. I just got a gnome. I love supporting like small businesses and stuff. So my friend, she has a page and a business, and so she makes gnomes. And they're super duper cute. So I bought one from her. She gave me a discount and all, which was pretty awesome. And I got $5 off. That was really, really great. But this gnome is so daggone cute, and I'm going to keep it out all year round, even though it's a candy, what is it, candy cane? Not candy cane. Candy corn. It's a candy corn theme, but it's so cute. The little outfits and stuff, I just love it. But this guy is super cute already. We got to put a nose. Got to give him a little schnauzer. And then I'm thinking, now if you do arms and stuff, then that's when you can have them hold the, like little mugs. You can make the mugs out of polymer clay. I've made those, like little coffee mugs and stuff. So those turn out really cute. Let me show you my bee real quick. I ordered these socks from, these socks here are from Amazon. And then I just gave like use pipe cleaners for these, put the little balls on them, little pom-poms. These wings are from Dollar Tree, from a headband. And the sock is just, I got the socks, both, these were from Amazon. So, and they're super cute. The little shoes I got from Dollar Tree, and I just painted them. They're right in the little baby shower section. But isn't he cute? And I gave him a little bee on his nose. And then I got the stick there. And of course I love sunflowers, so I had to put that as well. But he's definitely a plump guy. So when he sits, he has his big booty. So he can sit down, and he's a chunker. I love him. He is definitely a chunker. But the accessories is definitely fun, for sure. All right, so I'm going to put his little legs. Pull up his beard. And right where I was pushing it in, down at the bottom, give a little bit of an indent where those points were. Thank you. Oh, how beautiful. Aw. You're just too cute. Thank you, guys. I'm resting a lot. Thanks for asking. Yay, good. I am glad. Hi, Jerry. Something's messing with my nose already. All right. I do have like ice skates and all kinds of stuff that you can get those ice skate ornaments from Dollar Tree. And those are really cute for the gnomes. And it's always like, I just like to take the quick way out. But you can make all that stuff from scratch even if you wanted to. I've made little Ugg boots from scratch before for gnomes. But Why do that when you can just buy them? I mean, I already got the legs ready. So, of course, I'm going to take the easy way out and do that. Save me some time. So if you guys are just jumping on, I used a drawstring little, it's like a little Christmas drawstring bag. Tick and stripe. I got from, oh, where was it? Dollar General. Dollar General is where I got it from. All right, we got to make sure he can sit good. I put rice in them, so he should be okay to sit. Oh my gosh, he is too funny. I got to give him some arms. I feel like if he has legs, he should have arms, right? That's what I feel like. But this is how it looks back here with his little legs. And I'm kind of wondering. Usually they just sit, but I guess these little legs are a little bit weird. They want to just flop out. He's sitting spread, spreading all wide. Have some manners, guy. Stay. Look how he's sitting. He's too funny. Laptop or desktop to do. So you have 1,000 followers. You don't get full benefits from going live directly on YouTube. StreamYard is free. It's free unless you want to do both. Like, hi Christine. Hey there. If you want to do both, stay, man. Then you like stream it at both the same time through StreamYards. Then I think it's like 20 or 25 a month or something. But what I did was just use 2 phones. I used mine and then Nathan's, and then I went live on my birthday, just from both phones, and did it through Facebook. And I wonder if I put it in the middle, more in the middle, maybe they won't be so weird. I'm kind of wondering if it's because they need to be skewed like more in the middle. Let me see. I was trying to put them in where the corners of the bag is, but they might need to be. Oh, there we go. Just got to play with him, I guess, a little. Get his little plump butt down. He wants to be a crazy one. All right, let's get a nose for him. I'm kind of thinking, now I could do a red nose. I could do just a regular. I like to use the half beads just because, it just seems more, fitting for it. But I'm going to try. We're going to try a couple different things just to see what looks best. So I got a green nose here. Just move the little mustache over to the sides. And then I can put that there to give him a green nose. You guys like that? Or I got red. I got buffalo check. Here's a buffalo check nose. Red and black. Or let me get one of these. Get the right size that I need here. I don't need it huge, that's for sure. I think this size might be pretty good. Let's see. Or I could do this size and do the half bead. All you need is to verify your phone number to go live, but that's only desktop, I recall, if I recall correctly. Hi, Lori. Maybe glue them higher on the belly. That's a good idea, too. I could totally do that. So what do you guys think? I know there's quite a delay in the comments, so you guys let me know what you think while I pull these off. And I had them in there really nicely, too. They were really glued in nice. But I'm gonna do it just to, I just want to make sure that he sits good where I don't have to keep on fooling around with him, you know? So if I have to kind of glue these over a bit just to make sure that, you know, the points aren't, well, let me see first. All right, so sitting like that, he's perfectly fine, right? So let's see if I might have to take a little bit of the polyfill out. That's what I think. You know what? I think that's might be what it is. Bigger, I think, is the wood rounds. I only have 89 subs. I like the green nose. I thought the green nose was cute too. I'm thinking it's too much polyfill up the top. Now I know why they were being chinchy about it. I'm going to take some of that out. It needs to be more flat up here so that when it glues, it can go right flat underneath of the body. And then the rest of it will be, you know, fine. So, take out polyfill and flatten. Yeah, it needs to be flattened. That's exactly what it was. That's why it was acting up. All right. Yeah, that's so much better. I totally forgot about that. But I'm going to glue these back together. Glue those. This stuff, when it's, ugh, it has a really, really nasty smell when it's has the hot glue. It's really gross, actually. Make sure you pull up the beard because you definitely do not want to have that glued down. And I think this will be, it should be much better. But we're going to see because I know it's perfectly fine. But then once I get those things on, yeah, I think that'll be fine. All right, so I'm going to put these on now. Make sure I glue them flat, that I don't have any of the polyfill right in that spot. So I'm going to put it like kind of towards the front. Oops. Towards the front of it. And just the flat part down. So I left a little bit of a flap area. And then I'm going to put them kind of, you know, definitely closer together. I didn't have them quite close, as close. So I'm going to put that one right there. That looks good. So then even if I want to sit him down on something, like say I have like these little mini chairs and stuff like that, then I can just even, you know, just sit them up on the chair, or even like a shelf would be super cute. I think he needs little arms though. So let me put his little nose on. Put his nose right down here. There we go. Now he's looking cute. He's just an adorable guy. Okay, so I'm thinking something to match, you know, obviously he has, you know, got to match his little outfit there. So maybe if I have some more like the chicken stripe, I could do that. And then what some people do is they put beads on the end for their hands. So that's what subscribe to you, Shanna. Did a while back, I think. Subbed to you, Shanna. And take out oh, thank you. Falling asleep, my friends. Good night, Phyllis. Sweet dreams, my friend. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so I want to do some arms, and I need to grab some of the, oh, I see some. Hold on 1 second. Let me grab it real quick. All right. And these are just so cute when you do like little accessories and stuff. I love doing like where they're holding things. It's adorable. You can give him even like a little hot cocoa. You know, elf, they like hot cocoa, right? Or maybe he can be holding a little toy. Like he's, you know, an elf that works in Santa's workshop. So I do have another craft planned as well because, you know, these don't take too long. But I'm going to use this. This is right from Dollar Tree. And notice how it's the same exact fabric. I mean, look at this. It couldn't even match any better. These are from different. I could have sworn this is from Dollar General, the bag. And this is from Dollar Tree. I have yet to add arms, legs, any mine. Next one. Yeah, super easy. So definitely give it a try. And just kind of play around with it and see. You know, just like me, I had to. Now, this one doesn't even have any legs at all. I just put the shoes on. That was it. Some of my other ones, I just put the shoes on. I just made their bodies bigger. So it just depends, really. A lot of times it's just shoes, though. But this one already had the legs made, so why not, right? All right, I'm going to get this cut real quick. Oh, these scissors are not the best at all. Definitely not the best. I love getting a hold of these things and just dissecting it all and using the material. Actually, I could just rip it. Could totally rip it. So everybody's crafts from today's event was super cute. Loved them. I need to use my Bodabra. I have yet to. I have the easy. What is it called? Easy bow something. I don't know. Maybe it's like just easy and then bow maker or something. And then I have this long one. That might be the one that's called easy something. And then it has like all like these like things all over it. And then I have the Bodabra, and then the other one I have is, I know I got one from Walmart, one from Michael's. All right, so I want to make sure that the arms aren't too long, but basically you're just going to roll up a little fabric, put a little polyfill up in there, and super easy. I'm thinking kind of like this width right here. I'm just going to glue it. So then when it's on them, I'm going to have it to the side and come into the front. And I think even that's too long, but I'm just going to do that amount just to begin with. And then I can cut it down from there because I just don't want to not do enough and then kind of mess it up. So I would say probably, because you need to leave some room for gluing and then fold it over. So I'm going to say this amount right here for both of them. And then I'll just do it in half. So just folding it over and then cutting down. It probably could be ripped, but I'm just gonna cut it. And then it'll be easy if you just pin it, like pin the material before cutting. That way it all stays put. That would probably be easier. All right, so there is that. Now it goes wider down here because of how the shape is for this. And these are even good for if you want to make like little messy rag bows and stuff. And then I'm going to take that down here, since it was a bit wider, and just trim off the excess of that. And then across there. So I think that looks pretty good. And then we're going to do it in half. So I'm just going to fold it in half. Make sure you guys are seeing everything. So all I did was just get a piece that was long enough, that I feel like should be long enough for both. And then it's just fold it in half. And then I'm going to fold it again and cut in half of that. And that should be good for the arms. I'm going to cut right in the middle of it. Bow making 101. If you need, if what I need on the stinking bow dabber instructions were just confusing me. Oh my gosh, right? That's what I felt like before when I was looking up instructions on how to use it. I was like, I'm not even going to bother. Now when I see people using it, like Loretta and Tammy, and like it seemed really easy. So I feel like I could probably make it and it should be okay. It's just some of those videos can be kind of confusing, I feel like, when I've looked it up on YouTube and stuff, and the instructions are just that come with it are just weird. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not even gonna deal with that. Now I am gonna glue back here shut. So right on the ends. And that's what, we can use to connect to the body. Just make sure that it's completely closed off, because you don't want your polyfill to come out when you're stuffing it. And then I'm going to just do a little bit of the seam, like a little bit up the seam here. Did I plug this? Yeah, I'm going to use a little one. All right, so make sure you go all the way to the very ends. And then I'm just going to do a little bit. Make sure it's all pressed down really nicely. That way it doesn't come apart. And then I can start stuffing it now. So let me get some polyfill. I'll start putting that up in here. Usually you wait, just a couple of minutes until the glue, kind of dries and bonds and everything. But if it starts coming apart, you can just close it together real quick. No biggie. So how was everybody's Wednesday? Hopefully you guys had a wonderful day. Put mine back in the box. Feature list featured here on YouTube. I don't do Facebook. You don't do Facebook at all? I was wondering that, because I was trying to look up before. Trying to look up page. Makes sense. Alright, so I was able to get that stuffed. And now I want to bring it up even more. And then what I'll do with that seam, because you don't want really like a big, long, thick seam. So what I'll do is I'll even make it even smaller after by gluing all that completely down. Like all of this is going to be bent over and folded down like that. So it'll be even tighter. I have a page, I never use it. Everything posted to it though. Oh, it goes automatically there. I thought I didn't find it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I did. I don't know. I could have sworn I didn't find it. I probably put something wrong though. Could have spelled something wrong, or knowing me. Knowing me, that definitely could be what it was. All right, now we're going to do some more. Now don't go all the way to the very end quite yet, just because you want to put the bead in there. You know, you want to have a little space for the bead and stuff after. So I'm just going to do a little bit more. And get that stuffed. You can do this same exact method for making different kind of shapes. You can use some kind of like template, and let's say a butterfly or a flower. You can use the template, cut out your design, whatever it is in your fabric, and you could do the same thing. Glue a little bit, stuff it, glue a little bit, stuff it. So you can make all kinds of stuff. I do this with even like brown paper bags. I made you know, snowmen and stuff from bags, and just do the same exact gluing method and stuffing. Like a little gingerbread man and trees, all kinds of stuff. All right, now that seems like it's pretty good because I don't need his arm, you know, completely like way down to his foot like that. But what I am going to do is cross his arms to the front together and have him hold something. So they'll be like together in the front, and then they'll hold something together in the middle. So that's why I wanted them to be a pretty decent length. And then it'll just be flat, you know, it'll just be flat in the back. So this will be where I'm gluing it, because this will be where the little bead is. And I'll glue it there and then bring it right here. So I'm going to put the bead in. And I need to glue it just a bit more. Bit more, and then I think it needs a teeny bit more polyfill. Just a little. Hey, Betty. Yeah, you made it. So 2 and all other channels there. Get you on the calendar. Going to get Favi. Yes, that would be awesome. Super awesome. We'll love to have you guys. Yeah, I just want to put a teeny bit more at the top here. And then his little hand is going to match his nose. Just, you know, it's going to be a skin color. Let's see. I want to get a decent sized bead. So I'm kind of thinking this one. And I want it down where like the hand's coming out. Oop. It's like pop goes the weasel. I think it still needs a little bit more polyfill at the end, because I don't want my bead to go all the way sinking in, you know. So I need to have it packed tight in there so it doesn't go in like too much. I mean, if anything, I can cut off some of the end of, you know, the fabric, but I'm just going to get just a little bit. January 11th. My hopes is January 30th. My mom, her birthday is I'm with Favi tomorrow. It's different than Facebook, but glad to see you here. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely is. It takes some getting used to, for sure. It does, because, you know, you got to learn how to get your screen bigger. All right. Still needs this a teeny bit more. What time we got? All right, I still got an hour, friends. So I can work on another craft. I want to show you guys, if you missed last night on Facebook, I want to show you what I made. Super cute. Okay, now it wants to start being a little difficult here. Come on. Get up in there. There we go. Betty and I talked on the phone for an hour and a half today. We talk like on the phone probably like once a week or something. Once every week and a half, 2 weeks, and we'll just chat away. All right, so now that's going to get glued in there, and then it has the, you know, the end of a hand here. And remember, this seam is going to get all glued down completely. And I'm going to cut off. Where's my little... Oh, he's sitting on my scissors. His big butt was up on my scissors. Or it could be trimmed down even more. And you can always do that too. But just to ensure that the glue, everything's not going to, like the seam's not going to come undone, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there and fold it over. So I'm going to do that now. I'm still going to leave that flap in the back where it's going to be attached to the body. If you have a mini glue gun, oops, then it's probably best to use that. That way it's not too like too much glue, and then you make a big old mess. So just folding that over. That looks good. So today we went to a few stores and then picked up dinner. Last stop was we went to the pet store and then went to grab dinner. It was unbelievable, but I didn't go craft shopping. Can you believe it? I went out shopping but didn't get crafts. You guys should be very proud of me. And I didn't get well, no, I can't say that. I got 2 items, 2 little items, Christmas ornaments, but that doesn't really count, right? That we can't count that. I mean, it's a flower for one, and then it was a little cute deer. And those were from Walmart. But I got cardigans and this really cute shirt from Burlington, and a couple other things. And then we went to Walmart. All right. Make sure that hole's not showing, because I don't want that showing. They also have the dowel caps that you can use, which I have, where you won't have those holes. But I just make sure to glue it nice and tight all around that, and just have like the little hands coming out. And then I'm gonna, when I glue it on here, I'll glue it. I'll make sure that when I glue it, that the seam, like where I glued all this together, is facing downwards. So then it bends over like that in the front, and then they'll be together. So I'll do the same thing. And since I already went over, how to do it, now I can just kind of be fast about it with this, and then, that way I can get it done. Because I do want to show you guys another craft, since I am blessed enough to have 2 hours, which I love. Then Tammy, I don't know about all that. I did a lot of my shopping on Amazon today. Very proud of me. Thank you. Yeah, ornaments don't count. I'm going to use them for a craft, but it doesn't count. And it's literally 2. And I didn't even go into the craft section or the Christmas section. So I was really proud of myself. I didn't even go over there when I was in Walmart. I ended up getting those two because somebody sat them down at the register. That's the only reason I seen them and grabbed them, or else I wouldn't have got a single thing for Christmas or crafts, because I said that I could not do either one of those. Definitely not. All right, I'm gonna grab one of these out so I can get rid of this container here. Put that over there. Then I'm gonna just stuff this. And I'm just gonna stuff it real quick, that way I can move on. But check out different things for gnomes at Dollar Tree. They have a lot of new little shoes out. That's even more funny, right? How cute is your little doggy doing, Christy? She's adorable. I love one. Aw, thank you. It was since 2017. She's a little cutie. She's doing really good. She healed really well from her surgeries, and she just got a bath last night, so she's smelling fresh and clean. She was getting a little funky. Every time she come around, kids would be like, oof, your dog stinks. Funky as ever. But yeah, the craft, I mean, those two ornaments were sitting right at the register. I was like, man, they were like meant for me to have, because they were so cute. The one didn't even have a price tag on it, and she just rung up the flower twice, which was $1.48, so that was great. I mean, granted, I only saved like 40 cents, but hey, still saving. All right, this one is almost done. Get a little bit more glue. But yeah, Luna was super cute when we went shopping, and when we went shopping at Dollar Tree. And she was sitting up in the cart. And that was my first time ever taking her to Dollar Tree. She's been other places, but. My phone is cracked. Let me see. Please tell me you're joking. What happened? What did you do to your phone? Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Lovely. Oh. Aria cracked her phone. Her iPhone, the screen is cracked completely. It's like shattered. Oh my. Good thing we have insurance, but that's lovely. Real lovely. I don't know why my back's hurting so bad today. I have a pug, so it's smelling funky. Will she sit in here and craft with you? Oh, Luna? Oh yeah, she likes to come in here, but she chat small again, chat only a little bit bigger. Yeah, when I turn mine, where mine's covering the whole entire screen, it's I don't see the comments. So then I go in, if I want to comment, then I, do that, and then I'll turn it back around again. But yeah, she'll come in here, and she wants to come in here. The dog is always wanting to do everything with me, but I don't have her in here during the lives, only because she makes all these weird noises, and then she farts, and it's like gonna kill me in here, and just, she's too much. Good. I'm glad I don't count, because I'm glad it counts, because I spent a ton today. Hey, what doesn't count? The ornaments? It counts if you go in the ornament section and you get tons of them. That counts. Because that's called Christmas shopping or craft shopping. Grabbing 2 for really cheap and spending, what, less than $3 on them? I think that doesn't really count too much. But yeah, the dog, she'll fart in here. She'll make these weird noises like a gremlin. And then it just is, it really is embarrassing, actually. So, off limits when I'm live. Because she's super loud about it. Hi, Michelle. How are you doing? All right. Got the last little bit here. And then I feel like it's, you know, got to be holding something. Let me see. Let's go. What is this? How? I don't get it. Isn't this a different phone? That's Bella's phone. Put Bella's phone in there. I wasn't fixing it. She's going to try to play me like I don't know the different phones. She grabbed Bella's phone and said, I fixed it. I washed it. She thinks I was boring yesterday, friends. Unbelievable, that kid. Alright, so I am going to fold this over again. Make sure that is, the seam is nice and everything's tucked and looking good, not too, you know, too big and crazy looking. All right. And my bead. Now I gotta try to get it up in there where it's gonna be nice and snug because I glued it all the way to the very top instead of just waiting a little. Maybe I can get it. Okay. There we go. That's better. All right, then I'm just going to put the glue all around in there. And that is done. All right, so it needs to be holding some kind of toy or something. So maybe even like a little truck. I could put like a truck ornament in his hand. Like it's at the workshop having, I could put a drink, I could put a truck. I might do the truck idea. So I think that would be cute. And I want to make sure to, because his arms will be flying. It'll be goofy looking if it's not just glued together in the front, holding on to his little toy. So I'm going to put this right on the seam, the side of the bag. That's how I know, like, that's the middle, and that's how it's going to be even on both sides. And before I get them glued together, like in the middle, the front, then, oh, thank you. Then I'm going to make sure to let that dry just for a moment. For some reason, it doesn't have a seam over here. So let me make sure that I put it the same spot. could go and measure and do all that stuff, but I certainly do not want to do that. So I think right here should be good. Hold this down. If you guys are just jumping on, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. Living this gnome, yay! Thank you. Still laughing about Christy grabbing those 2 ornaments. Farts. Hi, Jennifer. Oh my gosh. Who knows what that girl's doing? Hannah's supposed to be watching her. We got a phone cracked and everything else. I don't even. It's crazy. Oh, for some reason. Oh, I did it way longer. Oh, I got to put him back some. Oopsie. That's why I was like, why does he look like he has like jumbo arms? Probably because I had it glued way too in the forward there. I do not want to do that at all, because then I would have to cut down. I would have to definitely cut it down and have to redo the bead and all that stuff. So I don't want to do that. Yeah, now I got to get the phone fixed. So that's lovely. She went out and grabbed Bella's phone. All right, so that's, see the difference when it, I mean, it doesn't look like it's a huge difference, but it does definitely seems like it's a little bit to me. But now this one's really glued on there pretty good. I might have to heat it up. Oh, I got it. Sure, good. All right. There we go. And then the truck, I want to get, I'm kind of thinking, let me see. Maybe one of these little, like these little gold trucks. Does this have, that doesn't have a tree on it. I'm going to use this one here. This little ornament. Make sure all the glue is kind of cleaned up and stuff. All right, now when I put this forward here, yeah, I know what it was really. The arms should have been a bit smaller, a bit shorter. I feel like I want to put it all the way around his back, in the middle of his back, just to get it where I want it. I mean, it's going to be like where wings would be, for crying out loud. That's funny. Okay, that's definitely going to be a better spot. So 3rd time's a charm. And where I want them. And yeah, I think back right there is going to be good. Luckily, it came off pretty easy. There we go. All right, that's better. That's better. I like that. I'm satisfied with that. I am going to glue around the body just to kind of make sure that it's just extra, like, you know, it'll stay in the front really well, besides just holding the thing. I mean, because he can even sit there and sit very comfy. But you know what? Let me use, I want to use my other glue to make sure that this is going to stay down pretty well. And then hold it with my spatula for a second, because I just want to make sure it's not going to come apart. All right, that's good. Now I'm going to lift up the beard, and I am going to glue just the like the top part of the arm there, just to make sure that it kind of stays in the front really well. Make sure you lift your beard up to do so. So that's good. I like that. And I'm going to do the same over here. Nice. Too cute. Okay. Jack. Funny in this house. All are funny in this house. Chrissy P, you can call me anytime. Oh, thank you. I definitely will. And you can call me anytime too. All right, so now he's good to go. He's doing an exercise where he's stretching his little arms to his legs. Make sure the beard is down, and then I'm just going to put this in the front where he's, how he's holding it together. And, oh, that's just too daggone cute. So I'm going to put glue right here. Right there. So I'm going to hold it there for a moment. I don't want any bunch of glue seeping out or anything, but I'm just going to hold it just to make sure that it's all going to stay together. And then glue this over here. And then the front's inside of the hands will have a teeny bit of glue as well. He's so darling. I think that's pretty good. I just basically need to just hold it there for a second, just to make sure that all the glue is going to stay and all that good stuff. But yeah, he can stand up, he can sit. Oh, it's not dry yet. I got to hold the glue together a little bit more, or his arms together, I should say. Just a tad bit more for his arms. But he can sit like on a shelf. Can have him sitting on a shelf. Like if I wanted to have him sitting, here, that would be cute. I just need to make sure to get his arms to stay. Make him a little chair. Put it back to this even and make like a little chair or something for him. And then he could be sitting up on here. Just chilling. I just want this glue to stay. It's not holding on to this truck very well. That's what the problem is. I just don't know why it's not. Doesn't want to stay on the truck. Make sure this stuff is not going to be dripping down on his little beard. I just wanted to stay. Come on. I don't know why it doesn't want to stay on the truck very well. It's so weird. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. See, he's not staying. He might have to hold something else. He doesn't like the truck. He doesn't like the truck at all. Hi, Lori. I am still live, and Monica's here too. Hi, friends. Yay, I have 20 friends here. Woohoo. Yes, I'm making a little gnome, but he wants to act up with what he's holding. He doesn't like it. So I think I might switch out to a different, so I'm holding something else because this one is really just a mess. I have to keep gluing it and gluing it because he's not feeling it. He doesn't like that truck. See, it's fall. I put so much glue and he just doesn't like it. So we're going to get him a different toy. He's working at, this is my elf, working at the North Pole, making some toys for Christmas. So we need to get him a different kind of toy here. Let's see. I have some stuff down here. I could have him holding even like a candy cane. I can have him holding like a little lantern. But I feel like that might be the same thing with the gluing. You might not like the lantern either. Though it does look cute. It does look adorable. The candy cane might be a little too small, but let me just see, just to kind of weigh out the options a little. I mean, the candy cane wouldn't be too bad. But I feel like now I would have to kind of get a little bit of this glue off if it's not something that, you know, big to put where it was. Because that was a big mess with that truck. Or I could do something even like, let's say, like a little basket or something, possibly. A small teddy bear. I thought about that, Lori. I thought of a little teddy bear. But I'm trying to think. I was trying to think if I had a little teddy bear in here, and I just don't think I do. He could be holding even like a sign saying, you know, Merry Christmas or something. I have a bunch of little knickknacks in here, so I could definitely find something. I got a dog. He can be holding a big old dog. Aw, that's adorable, actually. That is kind of cute. Aw, that's sweet. It can be his little pet. Oh my gosh. Let me get one that is a bit smaller. Hold on just one moment. Okay, I'm back. That is adorable. I got this one that's a bit smaller. This is from Michael's. And he has a little dog bone. And that's adorable. Let's try this. I'm just going to cut off that. And then, aw, look at his little doggy. It's so cute. Please hit the thumbs up, people, and come back tomorrow and comment hugs. Yes, definitely. Definitely do, because what you have to do basically to kind of get credit, I guess, after the fact, is to, you know, I think it's watch for 3 minutes, I believe. And then after that, you know, just like and, you know, comment, quick little comment. And then this is so daggone adorable. I love the puppy idea. My gosh. It's so cute. Okay. Now, I think the dog might be the winner here. I think it's going to stay because of the fabric. I just need to hold it there for a second. He's got his little pet. I love him. So he's just holding his little friend here on his lap. That's cute. Oh, I gotta hold it there longer. It's too hot right now. All right, so he's holding it. So cute. Love the dog. It's adorable. I have one on my, there's two different kind that they had there at Michael's, just like this. One had a hat on, and then it was this one. So I had two of this exact one. So I put I put one of these on the tree and then the other one. And then I had this left. And then this one, I'm actually going to send to my, my dad and stepmom. They have these doggies. They got wiener dogs. So I'm going to send that to them. I made a wreath. It wasn't last year. It was the year before. And I made a wreath and I grabbed, it was two different kind of wiener dog ornaments. And I put those on there among, other things. But I made sure to put the favorite dog on there. She always has those dogs no matter what. If they pass away, she's going to get a puppy. She's had them for years and years. And Shanna also has them. She has 4 of them. I don't see a thumbs up. It's the like sign. If you push like. All right, so look, he's doing it on his own. He's good to go now. Yay. I love it. All right, so now, oh wow, he had a big glob of glue that dripped down into his beard. I better get that out. That's looking like a mangled up mess right there. It's a shame that had to go down like that. Messing up his little beard. But if I just push it together and kind of push it down like that, then it's good to go. He's adorable. So I got him and I got his little seat. I could make a little backing to the seat, but all this is just Jenga blocks and just stained the top, made white, and then we got him good to go. I'm gonna sit him up here. I gotta fix his little hat so he can sit good. And I'm gonna scoot him kind of to the edge a little bit just so that his feet hang over. I'll put Grinch over here. And then this little one actually came off of a little pick. It had a, just like this, one of the little sticks or whatever, wired things. And so I took him off, and I like to keep him out as well. He's just a, cute little guy. But I have a Christmas tree that's a gnome tree. It's, an actual like gnome and stuff. I got that one from Walmart. And then I have a tree that it's a, a regular tree, but it's decorated with tons of gnomes on it. So I do love them. They are super cute. So now I want to work on something. I have still some time left, so I'm going to work on a little something here. But let me show you guys, if you weren't on Facebook last night, let me show you something I made. All right, so I've made this before, and I didn't finish it, but here's a little globe that it can come off. But I did this Mackenzie Childs inspired. So I already painted in here, and then I just put this little lacy flower type of thing on it. And so that I want to finish, because look at the bottom. I started drawing out the lines and stuff, but I never got to finish painting that. And then I also have this tray that I started on, and this is going to be, this is a Mackenzie Childs napkin from her website, or from the website. And I want to do checks around this. This was a, like one of those vintage, to sparkly. Thank you. Oh, so Facebook has a thing where it automatically zooms into Christy. Huh. So I want to do checks around here and do a Mackenzie Childs inspired tray here. The napkin's super cute. It's like a little window and got the elf there. So I thought that was adorable. And then last night I made this on Facebook Live. So I got a cute little scene in here where I did it all colorful, and the reason why I did that is because in my living room I have a really I do like a really colorful theme, like thank you so much, like Candyland meets Whoville pretty much. So that's what I wanted to kind of work on now, is that with you guys. And I think it's going to be so pretty, so I'm pretty excited about it. I just have been dying to finish it, but I haven't really had a chance. I mean, I started on this with just doing, you know, some lines on there and didn't finish. So let me get a pencil real quick. I don't know if I'll be able to, you know, of course, get to both, but I can at least do this. So I'm going to just put this to the side. This says Noel on the tag. It says Noel because I thought it would be really fitting to go with that. That has just a little nativity scene. The trees, this little ornament, these are from Dollar Tree, or not Dollar Tree, sorry, Walmart. And then this candlestick is from Dollar Tree. So I already got that all painted up. Got the gold trim outline and stuff on it. I even used blackberries that were from the Halloween section in Dollar Tree. This is a fishbowl from Dollar Tree. So you can see all this on Facebook Live that I did not too long ago. So now I want to basically just do some, just do, you know, pencil in a little bit of checks here. Going around my little candlestick. That way I can finally take pictures of this and get that posted, because I still have yet to do that. So I've been really wanting to finish this up. And I actually have a bunch of pictures that I need to post of recent crafts and stuff, and I always put it on Instagram and Facebook. So I will add those after I'm done here, because they're already got the watermark on them stuff, so they're ready to go, ready to be posted. So all I'm doing is going down a straight line, just going down a line, well, straight-ish anyway, and then you know, I'll have some squares with that, because then I can just go across like that and like that in the creases to make my little squares here. And then it's super duper easy. These are really easy to work with doing that type of thing. And then also the ones that I use here, I mean, these you really can't get much easier with the checks and stuff for that. So I don't know if you guys, if you like Mackenzie Childs, go on the website. You can check out on the website all kinds of awesome things. You can get I always get the catalogs in. Actually, I just got a new one, I think it was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was. So I'm just going around, excuse me, here. And this outline right here, I'll do maybe with, well, I guess I'll just do it with black. And then I'm going to do the drag marks and stuff like that. But I have to make sure that we have an even number when finishing this off, because you don't want your squares like a black next to a black, you know, end like that. You definitely don't want that. So now I finished doing those checks. So I'm making sure to go all the way around with the circles. And I'm going to do the same on this top right here. I'm going to go around the top of this. And then, of course, you always use pencil. That way you can erase it. If you see any of it still on there after painting, you can just erase that. Even after painting over, it's totally fine. So you guys have any plans for tomorrow or this weekend? I can't believe it's Wednesday already. Like, well, Wednesday's, it's pretty much almost already over. I know for Bethlehem it's over. It's like Thursday there already, which is crazy. Now, when I go through to do my lines here, to do my little squares, I want to mark, just put a little bit of, like a little teeny pencil mark like I did in these. That's where the black is. So I had to fix this several times. Like you can see where I've erased, but it'll get covered with paint. But I had to erase because I had to have an even number. It just kept on ending on, you know, where it just wasn't going to be even. So, you know, sometimes you got to do that. You got to erase and kind of fix it up. If your lines are all wonky, just kind of go back and kind of straighten those up a bit before you commit to, you know, starting your painting. And so now I want to start just right in the middle, randomly in the middle, and I'm going to put a dot. Where is it at? Right there. So I'm going to put a dot there, and then that's where I'm going to start, where I'm going to go every other one I'm skipping, and then I'll do the dots. So like that. So I'm skipping in the middle, and then I'll go above it, below, and then I'll do the middle. Then I'll do above and below, and then I'll do the middle. So I'll do that all the way around. My friend just had a new granddaughter. Aww. For her baby animal. That is awesome. Congratulations to your friends. Aw, new little baby. So sweet. I hope this is going to have the right amount and I don't have to fix anything. Would be great. But yeah, like doing little pencil marks for where your black's going to be is really helpful, because then you're not going to, you know, get confused if you have to stop and do something else, come back, or whatever the situation is. Like, you're not going to have to worry about. And guess what, friends? I got to fix it, because it's going to be two blacks right next to each other. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to erase just a couple sections here. I'm going to erase, like, I guess 3 or 4 sections or whatever. That way I can kind of make those a little bit smaller. And that way I can add an extra one so that it is not ending with the 2 right there. So sometimes it happens. Sometimes I get really lucky and I don't have to change a thing. Like with my little truck, I didn't have to change anything. It just ended up working out, you know, great with it. And sometimes it just doesn't. Just depends. But I mean, luckily it's easy just to just erase and, you know, do it again. So it's not a big deal. And all I needed to do was just to add one extra line in there. That was it. But the only reason why I'm erasing extra is because I don't want like one little section to be, or like two sections to be super duper skinny and then all the rest of them are not. So around that, I like to kind of have it more kind of even. So now I'm just marking in my sections here. In the middle here, making my way around. Here it's going to be top, bottom, and then this one is top, bottom, this one's middle, and then right here, middle, top, bottom. All right, so it's good to go now. So I got that all done, and I'm just making sure I can see the little circles in here. All right, so all that is good to go. And hi, Davina. How are you? I know with COVID rules, she was afraid she wouldn't be able to see them. Aw, I'm so glad she got to go. That's why I kept on. I was like, why is this? It keeps rubbing. Well, when I was holding it, apparently, it's getting on my hands. I didn't even realize that. Didn't at all. I wish I would have brought my truck in here to show you guys, for you guys that weren't on. Because I know a couple of you weren't on Facebook at the time, but I would have loved to show that because I didn't post any pictures yet. Oh, actually, my story I did last night. You can see it a little bit in there on Instagram and Facebook. All right, so now I want to kind of do something a little bit different on this part. And what I want to do is I want to do lines going down and kind of to a slant. They're going to be just slanting a little bit. And you have to make sure that it's even again, because you don't want the black and black ending up next to each other. But it's just a slight little slant. So just doing, let me fix this right here, because that was a little bit too crooked. Right. That one and that one. All right, so I'm gonna mark my stuff now, and then I'm gonna see if it's even. So I'm skipping. Aria. Aria's coming here like the popo, coming banging down the door again. And then also, once I get my little marks done, you can also go back in and kind of, you know, okay, hold on, kind of fix that up as well. Like these were a little bit crooked. Nathan said, stop being a menace. All right, let me fix that. And right here is white. Black, white. So I need to add just one line, one more line over here, because it was going to be the black and black together. This just seems to be my luck tonight with it. But that's totally fine. Because I still had room. There was actually a couple of them that were a little bit further apart. All right, there we go. All right, so that one is white, and then the black, white, black, white, black. Okay, so that's done. So it's just a little bit slanted. So yeah, it's just a bit. And then I'm going to go up on this top one. And I'm going to do little checks on this one, just like I did on the other curved one. So I'm just doing little lines. That's it. All right, and then I might as well, as I'm going along, just go ahead and mark them now. That way, as I'm going over, I can see that, you know, if I'm going to have to change it up maybe a bit sooner. All right, black one, that's white, black, white, black, white, black. Okay, so that one's good. And that is just enough to cover. I'm going to draw a line separating these two. So I'm going to go around in a circle right where the lip, right below the lip of it where it separates. Okay, so there's that. And then up here, what I do is, see how I brought these all the way down right here? What I can do is bring those down again. Aria, don't do that. I can bring those down again and make these sections bigger, just like I did with Aria. I can make these bigger.
Mother, you gotta let her in.
Why? Why in the world is Hannah playing her game? Well, go tell her she needs to watch her. I still have 5 minutes, and that's ridiculous that she would do that, knowing that she's supposed to watch her. All right. Now, I brought those all the way down. So those are going to be the same exact as, not the same exact, but I mean like a bit bigger like these are. And each section is different. Let me fix this little line here. So each of these sections are different from each other. As far as like little teeny blocks that I have, like the little checks, which is like the courtly check, and you know, inspired. And so it's pretty much going to be, and I want to do kind of different colors as well. Nathan, I have 4 minutes. You can just watch her for 4 minutes. So I want to do, you know, kind of different colors like they do it, you know, as well for Mackenzie Childs, and just make it kind of just fun. And because what I did use up in on here was the drag. I did, not only did I do gold, but I did aqua, what was it, Dutch aqua as well, which I absolutely love this Dutch aqua. It's so pretty. So I did that. And but yeah, so nice of you. I'm busy cutting and painting more Christmas characters for on my mother-in-law's lawn. Oh wow, for her 80th birthday. Oh my gosh, you have to send me a picture. Thanks for the chicken sips. You are so welcome, Anne. You are so welcome. Hi, Jessica. First time catch you on YouTube. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you made it. Thank you guys all so much for making it here. I really appreciate it. Both platforms. Your friends. I was just seeing if, making sure I never have plans anymore. Christmas shopping and paying bills. On the CCC channel here on YouTube, there is a title on now, and you can see Christy there. Just click on that and you are here. Awesome. So just go to the CCC, which is the Crafty Creators Community, and you will be able to, and then that's also on Facebook. Now you can go on Facebook, you can click on that, and it takes you over here. You can also go to the CCC if you're having like trouble finding anybody's page that we have on, then you can go to that on YouTube, and it's its own, you know, channel, and then you can get all the links from there as well. So it's really makes it much, you know, really convenient for sure. This is awesome. 7th week, getting better. Yay! 7th week that I've been on here. Wow. It doesn't even really, it doesn't seem like it, but then, I mean, time's just flying by. So it's like, I just can't even believe it. I really can't. So what I'm going to do, my goal now is to, I'll just start probably at the top. I'll do there's like a kind of like a foreground and a background type of dash, which is called like a drag. And so I will use something like, say, a Zen brush, which is like a short little squarish looking brush. I wish that I could find it. It is going to look like, it's going to be small and, oh, wow. I don't see it. I do not see it, but let's just pretend that, that is so weird. I know it's in here for sure. I just got it in a weird spot, I'm sure. Very, very strange. I'm going to use, oh, here it is. Okay. I found it. Sorry if my ring light's moving. I think my cat's in here now. All right, so this brush right here, very small, oops, very small, and this is from Michael's. You can order online, pick up in store, whichever you want to do, and this is a Zen brush, Z-E-N, and the brand is Royal and Langnickel, and this is a level 2 4 flat blender. Going to bed now. Good night, Monica. Sweet dreams, my friend. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. So basically, all I'm going to do is use that, and I'm going to put my aqua on one side of it and dip the other side in black. And then I'm just going to do a drag and just go down with it. So once I do my black over top of all the spots where it has dots, some of it that I do that with will get covered, some won't. Just depends. I forgot to put my line up here going around. I need to go around the bin, around there, around here. There we go. And don't worry about your pencil marks. You can erase all that after if you see it. That's why the circles are going to be where the black is, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, so I'm going to do that, or you can use an even smaller one, depending, because this is a pretty small surface, so then I'll go in with even a smaller brush than that, like a real, real small and tiny, and then I'll do, half and half on that. So, but keep an eye out. I am going to post a bunch of pictures after this, and I want to, you know what you guys think about them and stuff. See if you like everything. Thank you so much, Tammy and Beth one, for, all that you guys do for the events. I always enjoy it. Thank you guys all for being here, for watching. I know that, YouTube isn't for everybody, but you guys did it. You did it for me. Thank you. I'm super excited that you guys made it. Um, just trying to grow the tube. So, thank you guys. It is now after 12. So, you guys have a great night, sweet dreams, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, friends.